Hello, I'm Pastor Carl Johnston with the Atlanta, Ebenezer, and Hopedale United Methodist Churches, the Prairie Winds Parish. For our devotion today, we're still working on the word quotidian, Quotidian, quotidian. It means everyday or ordinary. Ordinary things in your life that draw you closer to God. Today, I have brought with me, for some people, this could be an ancient, maybe an antique kind of thing, but this is a dish towel. When I was growing up, at our house, we didn't have a dishwasher. Well, we did, but they were named Barb, Janet, and Carl. Didn't have anything named Roper. We had to do the dishes by hand then. And so after every meal, after breakfast, somebody washed, dried, and put away. After lunch, somebody washed, dried, and put away. After supper, somebody washed, dried, and put away. And there was no variation in that, ever. I recall one time where we kind of said, but we want to go play. And my mother was very clear and said, first we work, then we play. Until the dishes are done, washed, dried, and put away, nobody is going outside to ride their bike. No one is going to go to their room and listen to records. And no one is going to watch Dick Clark on American Bandstand. Well, we got the message pretty clear. And so most of my life, after a meal was done, dishes were done and put away. And 15 minutes after we got done, there was no evidence of there being any dishes in the kitchen sink. Now, I found out that there were other people who didn't do things quite the way my mom did. There were some folks who, because for conservation reasons, only did their dishes at the end of the day. They would have their breakfast, lunch, and dinner dishes all in the sink all day long and then just wash them at night. And then I found out that there were other folks who were mostly bachelors and college students who didn't do their dishes until, well, they ran out of clean things to cook with and eat off of. Doing dishes is a spiritual practice. It's a way to draw you close to God. Because if you think about doing dishes like confession, my mom did her dishes every time there was any kind of dirt on the dish. Anytime somebody finds a time when they have missed the mark, when they have been disobedient or disrespectful or defiant to God, they feel a conviction and they want to get that cleaned up as soon as possible. And other people, well, kind of wait to the end of the day. Before they go to bed, they may do an examination of their soul. They say, Lord, this day I have said a lot of things and done a lot of things and thought a lot of things. And there were some things I did that I shouldn't have done. And there were other things that I didn't do that I should have done. Lord, would you help me have a better day tomorrow? Would you forgive me and cleanse me and help me have a better day? And then there are those folks who wait almost to their deathbed to say, Lord, I really messed up. So today, when you do dishes, whenever you do dishes, it's a spiritual practice. How is it with you and your soul? And how is it with you and God as you keep things straight and clean with Him? That's something to think about. I'm Carl Johnston with the Atlanta, Ebenezer, and Hopedale United Methodist Churches, the Prairie Winds Parish.